Hello, welcome to Narrowboat Precious Jet. My name is Steve Tyrrell and you join us, well me, at Swan Lane Wharf, Swan Lane, Coventry, on the Coventry Canal. This week we are going to try and finish the shower room, or get it as much finished as I can for now. There's a few jobs I need to do to the wall still, but I'd like to get the vanity fixed in place, and before I do that, there's some wiring I need to run through the back of the bathroom into the kitchen. So that's the job I'm going to do today at least. After that, tomorrow I'll be looking at fixing in the vanity and getting that permanently fixed, and that also means plumbing in the hot and cold water, and also plumbing in the sink to the drain outside, or to the skin fitting anyway. So that's the jobs for today. And then the rest of the week we'll play it by ear and see what we get done. But I don't think this video is going to be a massive long one, because I'm going to have a fairly easy week. Up until the new year now, all the videos are going to be fairly easy, because obviously it's Christmas. People want to relax and enjoy themselves, and I'm no different. So over the Christmas period the videos will probably become a little bit sporadic, but we'll do our best. There's going to be a couple of walking videos, that I know for sure, because me and Lady PJ like to do a bit of walking when we're out and together, and Christmas is a great time to spend together. So there will be a couple of walking videos, so just to pre-warn you. Apart from that, there might be a few jobs get done. Once I've done the bathroom, I'd like to make a start here in the galley and the saloon area. One of the major jobs I'd like to get sorted is fixing the log burner in place. There's been a lot of videos recently on YouTube from different boaters, boat vloggers, about doing doing the fire and the multi-fuel stove. I'm still not 100% fixed on what I'm going to do yet, but I have a good-ish idea. So stay tuned and we'll see what we get. So, okay, let's crack on with the video and I'll show you the jobs for today. Okay. Hey, still looking good. Still looking very good. So let me just pull this out a minute. So this should come out now with all the shelves in place. This should come out. If it doesn't come out, I'm in the shit. So, because obviously it don't fix in place if it don't come out. So that's an issue, because that won't come out now without me lifting it. Let me just put you down for a second over here and let's see what I can do. Just stay there, don't move. Okay, yeah, so it does come out, it's just very awkward, which is fine. With it being a tight fit is okay. It just means that this shelf here, I mean, that's going to have to sit further back anyway. I need to trim the back of this off and fix the pipes in place, but that's all part of the jobs for today. The only thing it means is I'm going to have to be very careful how I take this in and out, and that bottom shelf there will have to be removable, which is fine, because you know, but that will come out once I've taken out the bottom shelf. That will, let me get you a bit closer. So once I move this bottom shelf, that vanity will come out, or the box will come out, and then you've got the top shelf here that don't sit quite straight. I need to put a bit of packing to the side. So let's just get these two shelves out. I do need to look at getting some brown paint just to paint the edge grain, or well, what if you want to call it edge grain of these boards, just so they match a little bit and they don't stand out as being white. And that's the plan. Look, so if all those there are left removable, the sink is going to stay where it is. That I want to be fixed. Obviously you don't want the sink rattling around and rolling around. And then behind there now you can just make out the gulper pump, and then on the floor at the bottom you can't quite see, but there's a big stack of wiring that's got to go through into the fridge. So the plan is I'm going to take the vanity out, take this bottom board off again, because that's only held in with 3 screws. Take that bottom board off, cable tie the wiring to the batten that's behind this board that the board's screwed to, and that will then come in to behind the washing machine. So I need to take out the washing machine, pull that out as well. And then once I've got them cable tied behind the washing machine, that's fine, I can crack on then. I just need to make sure I don't pull through the wire for the gulper pump. So I need to work out which one's a gulper pump wire, and then we can crack on with that. So stand by for a couple of minutes. I'll have a go. I don't think you'll see much of this doing it, but I'll show you the finished product. Because there's no point me just showing you me taking bits out and cable tying wires in. It's very boring, you know. You don't need to see it, so bear with me for a second. I'll show you the finished product in a minute. So before I show you that, sorry, I should have shown you this. This is what I've bought. I've been to Screwfix, which is a local company that sells in England, sorry, that sells everything, a bit like for the trade. It's all like bathroom stuff and fixings and all that sort of stuff, as the name suggests, Screwfix. So yeah, so I've been to Screwfix and bought a pack of cable ties. So I've got various different sizes, the red or the blue ones, or the small black ones would probably do me. So we'll just crack on and see what we can do. There'll be plenty there to do the job I want to do and a few other jobs. This was also in my car. This is shrink fit, heat shrink, if you want to call it that. That's just for when I finished the wiring. I've got it clear, so that if need be I can label wires. I haven't got a label machine, but I can soon get one. Just so I can label stuff and then shrink it with a label underneath, and you'll still be able to read the label. So that's the plan. Whether I actually do that or not, different matter, you know. Best laid plans and all that. Okay, so I've trimmed up the towel rack, if you want to call it, a towel cabinet. I've cut a little nick out the side there, look, and I've cut a piece out the side here so that when the hose comes out for the sink, I can still slide the cabinet out without the hose getting in the way. And I've also, in the bottom there, I've cut a little bit out so that the gulper pump from the base of the shower can get out, because the hole was fouled in the bottom of that. So that's that done now. So what I think I'll do is I'll just put a little bit of paint on these to seal the edges, give them a little sand again just to make sure they're nice and neat, put a bit of paint on the edges. I've also trimmed the back of this now so it sits further back, so that hopefully when everything's all together it will sit back flush against the back wall. So that's that done. Right, so last jobs for the day now, I think, is just get a lick of, give it a quick sand, get a lick of paint on it, and then get the vac in here and vac up all this dust, and then start putting it all back together perhaps tomorrow. Tomorrow then I can fix that all in and get in here, if you can see that, get the plumbing sorted. All the wires are nicely neatly cable tied at the back there. They'll disappear when they go behind the board, the splashback board. They'll disappear then, and things will look good. Okay, right, stand by. Let's have a little bit of sanding and a bit of painting, but you don't need to see that. It's just boring, that, isn't it? Right, that's had a lick of paint. Probably give it another lick of paint tomorrow maybe, but I've done the back edges and the cut edges now. That's had a lick of paint. I've had a bit of a vac up as well, just to get rid of most of the dust. So that's me done for today. I'm going to go home and go to bed because I worked last night, Sunday night, so that's still a mess there, but that can tidy up. I'll finish that off tomorrow. Okay. Have a nice evening. See you tomorrow. Okay, Tuesday the 14th. Starship date, Tuesday the 14th. It is the 14th, isn't it, I think? Short time. Yeah, Tuesday the 14th. Oh, can't play that. Okay, that was a wizard. Been to the shop this morning, bought some pipe. I was after 2 meters, but this is all he had, so I've got some pipe and 6 Jubilee clips, or pipe clips, pipe ties, whatever you want to call them, just to make a start on the bilge pump. So as I say, it's Tuesday the 14th. I'm only going to be here for an hour today, not a very long day today, because I'm tired. So right, let's go and fit this. Okay. Okay, that's the gulper pump there plumbed in. However, I do need to make this hole here a little bigger. So that'll be my job for now, is to make that only by a couple of centimetres, just enough to take the kink out the pipe here. So I put the cupboard in, it pushes the pipe like that and kinks it just at the back. So I just need to take it off, take it back a bit, and that'll ease off there a bit and stop it kinking, because that's fine at the moment, like that, that's fine, that's okay. Alright. Little bit dark this morning, but that's okay. I'll get a few jobs done before it starts to pick up light. It's about 8:30 and it is Wednesday the 15th of December. So today's jobs, I need to plumb the tap in and I need to plumb in the drain as well. And what I'm going to do is, the top of the sink is still not fixed to the cabinet yet. So I'm going to go and get some silicone and seal that against the top. I'm not going to screw it in or anything like that, because if I need to get it out, if it's only siliconed in, silicone will hold it in place nice and tight. But if I need to get it out in a hurry, I can just stick a screwdriver in it and break the seal and it will come off really easy. A lot easier than if I put 2 or 3 screws underneath. I can get it off and get access to the back real quick. Not that I think I need to, but you know. You never know. And then, so that's the water and that in there. That's them two done. The pump for the shower, that's all sorted. So and then it's just the trim around the windows. Look, bits of trim around the windows here and here, and then also a bit of trim up the top here just to hide the top of this. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet. I could leave that open, it won't stop me using the bathroom, but I will do something in there. And then the only other job then really is that back wall there. I have kind of got my heart set on a sheet of copper, but I don't know yet. I may see if I've got enough of this wood here and use that wood. But it's not wood, it's plastic board, it's some sort of board. But if I have enough of that shower board left, I'll try and use that. Okay, so I just need to nip over the road to the builder's merchant and pick up some clear silicone. If I buy clear, I can use it on that around the edge, and also to do around the bay of the shower, just around the bottom here, look, on that door. That's all that needs to be finished in the shower. Yeah, and then the bathroom's finished for now, you know, until I decide to do other jobs. I mean, there are a few other little bits of whip to do, stuff like drilling the hole in the roof of the mushroom. You can just see that there, look, there's a dark mark there, that's where the mushroom goes. So that needs drilling out. I could do that today actually, there's no reason why I couldn't. And then I could also screw the brass cap in. But these brass caps here, look, I don't know if you can see them. These are all the same, they're all the same through the boat. They're very dark now. And I could try and polish them, but they're only cheap, you know. So I might get a new one for the bathroom and fit it in the bathroom at some point. So. Okay, stand by and we'll see how far we get. Once the light picks up better, I'll show you myself doing I'll show you doing some work. I'll show me to you doing some work. Does that make sense? Who knows? It's early in the morning, I'm tired. Okay, stand by. So this is the back of the vanity unit, and as there's no back on it, there's a back on the bottom piece here. This is the back, obviously. There's a back on this piece here, but there's not a back here. So I've just made a bit of wood to fit in. It's just out the shower board, look, you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure up now and just screw this in the sides here. So what I'll probably do is I'll put screws there, but looking at it now, what I'll need to do is probably put one in the middle and then one each side at the top. So just so I can get an idea of where I'm going, so that's left me a mark now in the middle of the drawers there, look. Yeah, so that's roughly in the middle. Just had to double check then. You got to make sure everything's perfect, haven't you? Right. Then I'll do a little bit of a pilot hole here, just so that I'm not splitting the wood when I put a screw in. That'll be enough. So now, what I'm going to do now actually is just take that off a second. Take the screw back out of there. In fact, what I'll do for a second is I'm going to just run that in now. Okay. I don't think I needed to do a pilot hole actually, because the screw won't penetrate that far. Okay, so that's in now. And all I'm going to do now is drill a couple of holes at the top here as well. It doesn't have to take any weight, and it won't have much pressed against it. It's only there to stop stuff falling out the back of the shelf and disappearing behind the vanity. So it doesn't need to be, you know, Hi Pete. Right. Back in a second, because Pete's brought me a cup of coffee. Back in 1 second. Right, I'm back. Thanks Pete from Avalon 2. Got me a nice cup of coffee. Thank you very much, Pete. Fabulous. Pete keeps me going on the boat. Bringing me cups of coffee and stuff. He's a very nice lad. Right, so where were we? Little confession to make. I put the short screws in thinking I wouldn't need them, but I went to move the cabinet and pulled the back off, so I've been and got some slightly longer screws out the car. So right, let's try this again then. So also I have, while you were turned off, I've countersunk the holes, so they're ready to go now. So let's just try this to line the holes up. Okay, that one's in. That one's in. And that one is also in. Okay, as I say, it doesn't need to be tight, it doesn't need to be stupid tight. So it's not going to take any weight. Okay, not going to take any weight per se. It's only there to hold anything in the cabinet and stop it falling down the back. That's the only reason why it's there. Okay, right, that should do. Right, let's go and offer it up to the side. I know the taps, the pipes for the tap come in just here, so I'm gonna have to cut a little bit out just to accommodate where the pipes come through the wall. So let's go and have a quick look at the wall now. Right, so I don't think you can quite see in there, so let me just turn the light on my phone on so you might get a better view. Let's have a look now. So you can see just there, look, where the pipe comes through here. So I've marked on the back of the board, and all I'm going to do is cut down, oh I don't know, 3 inches, 4 inches maybe. 3 inches will probably be enough. Cut that down, and you should be able to fit it in then quite nicely. I don't mind the fact that the board's gonna have a hole in it. It doesn't matter. It's only there just to stop the stuff falling off the back. Once stuff falls in the back there, I can't get my hand down to get to it. So yeah, but that'll be okay. That'll be all right. Okay, how's that? That's not a great picture, but you get the idea. You can see where I've cut it out and you can see the pipes behind. So that'll do. It's just to stop it, stop stuff falling off the back and disappearing behind the cabinet. That's the only reason why I put it in there. You won't see it anyway because the door will be closed. You'll only ever see that when the door's open. And the only people likely to open the door and see behind there is going to be me and Lady PJ. So, because that's where our toothbrushes and stuff will be. So there you go. Right, let's think about fixing the sink on top. Okay, the cabinet is now screwed against the wall. That's nice and tight. That's all good. Makeshift temporary plaster. Keep your fingers away from Stanley knives, boys and girls. Right, let's just put a bit of sealer on the back here just to seal that back edge, and then we can go with the sink. Okay. Along there, look. Right. Okay, that'll do that for a second. Back in a second with the white. Okay, I've cleaned up the white a little bit. A little tip for you, Tyrrell's top tip if you like. If you haven't got a cap for your silicone, just put a bit of a screw in there. As long as it keeps the air out, that'll stay moist and soft until I come to use it again in a couple of days time. So, bit of a tip, just a bit of a screw in the end. Quite often you get little screw-on caps, but with these ones I didn't. So, and I'll do the same with this one when I finish with this. Okay. Right, to do this, I'm going to take out that because I don't want to get any silicone on it. So that's coming out of the way for a second. And then I'm just going to silicone round the edge. And then that'll hold the sink in. I could screw it in, but I think this is just going to be an easier way of doing it. So stand by. Now the front, I'm not going to do the front at the moment because I'm going to touch that up with silicone once the sink's in there. I'll do that in a couple of days time, and that will be just to, hang on, I'm just going to clean the end of this off. So I'll clean that up and do that in a couple of days time. Once, as I was saying before, the battery rudely went flat on me. I'll seal the front because the front's the bit you'll see, so I'll seal the front in a couple of days time when the sink's sat in place, because set in place, because if it doesn't actually set in place I'm going to have to screw it anyway. So right, you bugger, just put silicone all over the end of the hose now. That's fun. Well done, Steve-o. Right, let's have a look. Okay. Look at the hose. Oh, that's okay. It's only on the thread. That's okay. That'll dry up and clean up. That's okay. Right, so what I'll do now is I'll just clean up around the edge, and what I'll do, in fact, I'm just going to clean the edge up and do that now. And I'll probably do around this edge as well. How's the back edge looking? Okay. Right, let's put some silicone around the front. See, ideally what I should have done before I've done this, I should have put a bit of tape along the bottom, but I'm hoping I'll get away with it, but we shall see in a second. Let's have a little bit of a tidy up. Okay. Well, I've seen worse. I've seen better, but I've seen worse. Now to get a nice smooth finish, a little bit of a licky finger. I made a mess of that now. No, I'm just making a mess of that now, look, now. That's better. That's a little bit better, look. That looks okay. That back edge under there I'm not too worried about because the unit will hide that and you won't see any of that back edge. Okay, that's not too bad. Cleaned up fairly nicely. Okay, that's not looking too bad. I've seen worse, I've seen better. This is going to be the hard bit, trying to get in there, look. Ah, now that is going to be a pain. I may have to take the tap off to do this because I can't get the silicone gun in there. Okay, well, like that I will leave for a couple of days. I'm quite happy with that. So that is now fixed in place. Okay. Lovely. Right, so that's all I can do today until that silicone seals, or sets, should I say. And then I can come and finish off. Yeah, so all I need to do in here now is connect the taps up underneath. Boards are in, that's in. I need to silicone up round the bottom of the shower base there, but that can be done any time before I move in. And then think about sorting that back wall, deciding what I want to do in that back wall. I'd like to put some copper sheet on there, but I don't know yet. I'll have to see if I can get some and how expensive it is first. So that'll do for today. Quick tidy up, then I'm going home. Okay, see you tomorrow. Hello. Thursday the 16th, I believe. Was it the 15th? Not sure. Let's have a quick look. Get the old reedy spectacles on. It is Thursday the 16th of December 2021. Okay, we're back at the boat today. Not going to be a great deal happening in the boat today because I've only got a couple of little jobs, mainly because the bathroom is now pretty much finished. I do have bits left to do in there, obviously the wall and the floor and things like that, but there's other jobs I'd like to do first because they can wait. You know, they're only superficial jobs. The floor I intend to do in February, and you've still got a chance if you want to send coins to help with the coin floor. You're more than welcome, and there's still time to send them if you want, and I'll leave the address to send them to in the video description below. So yeah, if you want to get involved, I've had loads sent already, some great coins, some brilliant stuff sent, some very rare stuff as well, which is quite unusual, which I'm really happy about. But as I say, if you want to send if you want to send any coins or a coin or something, you want to be part of the floor, then I'll leave the address below. And you don't have to send lots, you don't have to send anything expensive, just a bit of loose change, you know. It's called a penny floor for a reason, because you use pennies and 2p's, and you know, and that's it. So nothing expensive, nothing, no high value coins, nothing like that. Just a couple of pennies or a couple of cents or whatever you've got lying around on the floor. Just stick it to a letter, put it in an envelope and send it. Be much appreciated. So the jobs today is connecting the tap up and just finishing off the last few jobs in the bathroom, have a tidy up around the boat, and then I've got a few jobs I need to do at home, so I'm not going to be here a long time. And then tomorrow, I won't be here tomorrow. I'm not working tomorrow. I'm working tonight. I worked last night. I've come straight to the boat. It's now about 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. So tomorrow I won't be coming to the boat, as tomorrow my daughter's bought a house. So I'm going straight from work to my daughter's to do a little bit of stripping wallpaper and just helping out around the house for a few hours tomorrow. So I'll be doing that. That may become a regular Friday thing for me. Might nip over there Fridays during the day and then Sunday during the day to help either strip stuff out, a bit of building work, a bit of decorating or whatever, you know. So yeah. So anyway, let's get on with the job today. Let me quickly show you what I've got to do, okay? Okay, so the first job I've got to do today is I'm going to take the tap off because I want a silicone around this edge here and I can't do it with the tap in the way. So I'm going to quickly whip the tap off, silicone that joint, tap back on, connect the tap up, and then have a little bit of a sort out around here. I've still got the silicone around the base of that, which I'll probably do today as well, and then just have a tidy up in here and clear out all the junk. So let's get the tap off anyway. Let's make a start, get the tap off and silicone up that. So bear with me and I'll take the tap off and then we'll get back to it. Well, thanks for watching. It was only ever going to be a bit of a strange video this week because it was just catching up on the last few jobs in the bathroom. The vanity is now fitted, as you can see. It's all plumbed in, ready to go. Just need to turn the water on and I can start using it. It's been a strange one, but we got there in the end. Got the jobs done. Just need to tidy up the rest of the boat now for the weekend, and that's me out of here. So I probably won't release another boat video this side of Christmas now. You might get a short video next week. I might come to the boat for a couple of days next week, but I won't be doing any massive jobs, just a bit of tidying and just make sure everything's okay and there's no water getting in and stuff like that. So apart from that, there won't be many jobs done because it's Christmas. I want to chill out and enjoy myself. So yeah, that'll be it. Anyway, I hope you have a nice Christmas or nice holiday season wherever you are. I know some people don't necessarily celebrate Christmas, but I hope you have a good holidays or a good Christmas if you're in the UK. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, then please give me a thumbs up. Do appreciate all the thumbs up. And also, if you've got anything you'd like to say or any comments you'd like to make, then please feel free to do so down in the comment box down below. Again, mention about the coins. If you want to send any loose change for the coin floor that I'm doing, get your name mentioned in the videos, then you're more than welcome to, and I'll leave the address below in the descriptions box of the video. Apart from that, just subscribe if you're not subscribed. I hope you've enjoyed the video and you feel the need to subscribe. If you don't, that's your choice, but if you like the videos, then I would appreciate you subscribing. The more people who subscribe, the more YouTube push me out there to other viewers just like yourself. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank my patrons and everybody who's bought me a coffee, and also people who have sent money on PayPal and also on my Amazon wishlist. If you'd like to get involved with Patreon or buy me a coffee or buy me something for off the Amazon wishlist, then the links are down below in the video description. So like I said before, hope you enjoy your Christmas or your holidays, and I will see you on the next video. Okay? Take care of yourself, guys. Alright, see you, bye.